Same question I asked Chad. What has allowed this defense after losing 8 starters in the NFL to not slip?
Really just the standard of play that we have at Georgia. It's just like it's a level of play that we have and a standard that we got to uphold every day, like going into practice. So we just got to come in and compete at a high level.
Tramel, obviously you have the value of a lot of experience being here. Where does this, just the feeling right now and the expectation for Saturday's game, where does this fall? Do you find yourself excited about the atmosphere you think that's going to be like, and can you compare those feelings to any of your past experiences?
I mean, just being at Georgia, every experience is a great experience. So I feel like, and it being a home game, I feel like it's going to be a great atmosphere. But just like the level that people are thinking this game is going to be like high intensity, high energy game. It's going to be a great atmosphere.
Tramel, what kind of a domino effect does losing Nolan have? Is it just limited to the outside linebackers, or does that come down to guys like yourself?
I mean, we got guys that come in and work in every day, so it's just like, I wouldn't say a domino effect, but we got guys that come in and put the same amount of work in that every other player has. So it's just like it's on the coaches to like pick the next man, and then they're going to be ready when their name is called.
Tramel, you guys have played a lot of mobile quarterbacks this year. Just what has stood out to you about getting ready for Hendon Hooker, the things he does well?
He's just he's an athletic quarterback, so he can get out and run in the pocket. He can throw the ball, deep balls downfield, so we just got to be able to contain him inside that pocket and make him play within the framework of the pocket and make him make those passes.
Tramel, you lose Nolan, but you do have Jalen back now. So just what does that mean having that guy back for such a big week this week?
Yeah, Jalen's a great player, obviously. He brings energy as well as Nolan does. So Nolan's gonna always be a vocal leader, so he's gonna be on the sideline preaching us up, and Jalen's gonna, impact the game the way he does every day. Big plays, effort, all that stuff.
When we've asked Coach Smart about Tennessee and talked about their passing game, he has emphasized how good they run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
What stands out to you about what they've done well running the football and the challenge that's going to present?
Just that tempo that they have with their offense, so it allows them to run the ball well, pass the ball well. We just gotta be stout up front, strike blocks, and we'll be able to uphold.
What's your relationship with Nolan Smith, and who is he off the field, away from football?
Oh, Nolan, he's from the same area, 912 area, Savannah. He's from that area, so we got a good relationship. Off the field, he's just a great guy, he got the same energy on and off the field, vocal. He loves to talk to you. He's gonna ask you how your day went, what's going on in your life, just different stuff like that. He's a great guy on and off the field.
What sort of progress have you seen from Michael, going from where he was in the spring to where he is now?
He's just like one of those young talent guys. He just got to come in, get the technique and the scheme that we're playing, and wherever he's at on the field, he's going to make plays, and he's just that type of player.
Hey, Tramel, Coach Smart obviously has already kind of challenged fans to come out, be loud, make as much noise as possible. I think you were here in 2019, if not mistaken. Notre Dame was here. What do you recall about that atmosphere? How loud was it? And I know the Zions were talking about how you say hand signals, even when on defense the entire game. What do you remember about that noise?
It was just so crazy. That game, it was just so loud. We had to have like elite communication, like on and off the field, because it's just like the way the crowd was, how intense they were. You can barely like hear any signal calls or nothing like that. So you just got to be focused. But it's gonna be a great atmosphere the same way this weekend.
With the crowd being so loud, sometimes does that ever affect y'all on defense, or y'all just feed off that and get ready to eat?
I mean, I feel like it definitely like turns us up, but we just got to have elite communication, like I said, just to make sure we get the play call in and execute the play that coaches called.
Anybody else for Tramel?
Oh. Just talking about crazy atmospheres, can you bring us back to the first drive against Arkansas last year?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that drive, the play out that stood out to me was Vontae, it was a Birds call, so we used Birds Rabbits call for pass or run. He called it out, and it was just he used a bull pull move on a guard and got the sack, and I just remember the crowd going crazy. It was just electric. It was just so wild. I mean, we love that feeling. It just pipes us up and makes us play better as a defense.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.